Manchester United looked much stronger ever since Bruno Fernandes came in. We might see new signings joining them as well, including Jack Grealish. Sorry, Gabby, but it is what's going around the rumour mill. So you do think that Liverpool don't want to be caught out? Pochettino got caught out at Spurs. They weren't making any transfers. They got to the Champions League final. They were pushing for the title. But you look at Spurs this season and everyone's just eclipsed them effectively. So who should Liverpool try to sign to strengthen their squad? What areas, what players? Jose, do you want to go first for this?
I go first for this. I have it very clear. I believe you need a left backup for Robertson. Obviously, you're not going to sign a starting left back for Liverpool because Robertson, for me, has been the best left back in the world for the last 2 seasons. But you need a backup because we've been really lucky with the injuries. That's the reality. The main players, they didn't get injury as much, or they've been always available for the right games. And then for the front three, I believe you need 1 or 2 more players, and maybe a playmaker as well, like we were talking before. Or maybe if you want to drop Firmino a bit as a number 10 and maybe buy a new striker, obviously a top striker for the team. But at least you need 2, 3 very, very good signings, in my opinion. Right back, I leave it because obviously Neko looks like it's going to be obviously the backup for Trent, so I can leave it. Depends, and the centre backs obviously depend on if Dejan Lovren goes or not. That depends on that. If not, I will completely leave it like it is. And then, like I said, a playmaker, starting playmaker probably, a backup left back, and a front three, a very, very good backups for that, definitely.
What about yourself, Gabby? How do you strengthen this Liverpool squad, the championship-winning squad?
I mean, everyone says it, don't they? When you win a league, you have to keep improving. You can't stand still because Chelsea are going to be a force to be reckoned with next season with the squad that they've got. Man United, I mean, I can't see them losing a game. Never mind them losing a goal at the moment, the way they're playing, and they'll strengthen as well. Man City will strengthen. They'll bring in a defender and maybe another midfielder. And for me, Liverpool have to strengthen. They have to, because like Jose says, they've been lucky with injuries. I mean, if you look and see, if they've lost Salah and Mane, for instance, if they lose Salah and Mane for 2 months, who are you going to bring in? Origi's proved that he isn't reliable enough. I mean, Chamberlain, even today, proved that he's not reliable enough. So I think Liverpool have to go out and get another striker. They have to go out and get another left back as cover and the number 10. They need a number 10 because sooner or later, teams will start to work Liverpool out, and they need a plan B. At the moment, I don't think they've got a plan B. And for me, I'd go out there and get Coutinho back.
Coutinho
it
back?
might not be something that Liverpool... Yeah, 100%. I'll go back and get him back. I'll probably say you have to apologise the way you left, but come back. Because for me, he's what Liverpool are missing in there, and that'll take some... you could even play Coutinho where Firmino plays, if Firmino's not doing it, because the way Firmino plays, it looks like he gets told by Salah and Mane, we're having the shots. So if you went and brought in an Aubameyang, I reckon that could upset the way Liverpool play because Salah and Mane won't get as much shots as they do now because Firmino is very unselfish.
You reckon Coutinho is still the same player that he was before? Can he fit into the Klopp system?
Yeah.
Can he play the way Klopp wants to play? Didn't work out for him at Barcelona. Hasn't really worked out for him at Bayern Munich. In fact, he's lost his jersey number to Leroy Sané for next season. Doesn't bode well for him there. We talked about Benteke not being the same player.
I've watched him at Barcelona and Bayern Munich. He's definitely the same player. I mean, it's very difficult, isn't it, for anyone to make it at Barcelona. I mean, you're in Messi's shadow. It's a bit like Coutinho probably needs to be the main man in the team. At Liverpool, he would be. So for me, he'd definitely do a great job for Liverpool, and I think Liverpool fans would forgive him and have him back. Jose will know more.
I agree. We need a playmaker as a number 10, and who is going to be better than Coutinho for us? At the end, he knows the club, he knows the city. He's going to do it. He's going to perform straight away because he's been a Premier League player. The only problem, Gab, I agree with that, is that wages-wise, I believe he's very, very high wages-wise in Barcelona. Mm-hmm. So I'm not sure if he will go to Liverpool, obviously losing money because I believe he improved so much his contract in Barcelona. But like you say, even for me in Barcelona, the problem with Barcelona, they try to play him on the left side all the time. They try to be like in a Neymar's position, really, and he's not this type of player. He needs to play
And
in the
don't you
middle.
think at Barcelona, don't you see with like even Griezmann now, you have that pressure of like, I have to pass to Messi.
Yeah,
Do you know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
At
yeah,
Liverpool, Coutinho will take shots from wherever he felt like it and they'd go in. But now at Barcelona, it's like, okay, I have to pass to Messi. Otherwise, Messi will be angry at me in the changing room. I think Coutinho has to be at like the main man at the club. I think that's the problem there.
I agree with you. I believe in Barcelona, Messi is the main guy. You have to know that. I remember when Luis Suarez arrived, then you know how it is. It depends on the mentality of the player. Some players, they accept it and they go and they say, okay, this is the main guy. I don't care. I'm going to be with him. And look, they are best friends now, Luis Suarez and him.
Yeah.
You know, and Luis Suarez was struggling at the start. And I remember even my brother was saying, I'm not sure about Luis Suarez in there. And Luis Suarez is Uruguayan. And, you know, Uruguayan players are really, you know, like, warriors. You know, and I said to my brother, don't worry, he will adapt to the situation. But because here he knew, he said, and he was the best player we have in Liverpool. And he said, no, I arrived here, this little man is the main man, you know.
Yeah,
If I keep him happy, you know, he's gonna give me the ball and I'm gonna score goals. And
but
that's
look
what
at
he's done.
Dembele. Look at Dembele, Griezmann, great players. They go there, they can't handle Messi. That they have to pass the ball to him. He puts them off their game, and they don't have a future there. So I think that's the problem with Coutinho there. At Bayern Munich, he still scored some good goals and played some good games at Bayern Munich, and I think he can still be the answer for Liverpool.
I guess to play with Messi, you have to play like Henri did. Just say you're the better player, and he quite happily went out to the wing and let Messi do his magic.
It's the same with Ronaldo. It's the same with Ronaldo. Benzema, you have to pass the ball to Ronaldo. Now Benzema is the main man. He's scoring more goals because he hasn't got the pressure of I have to pass to Ronaldo.
But he didn't care, obviously, because, you know, he's the best. At the end, if I was on the pitch, obviously, you as a striker, obviously, you know more, Gab, that you want to score is what you really drive you, and when you don't score, it's not the same. But if you know, for me, Messi is the best player in the history, and you know that you have that guy that can put the ball wherever he wants, whenever he wants, you know, I will say, okay, I give it to you, I keep you happy, because if I keep you happy, I know you're going to keep me happy. So I just give it to him and say,
look at how many goals that Luis Suarez over these years at Barcelona could have scored, but he'll cut back to Messi for a tap-in when he can score himself. Because they have that relationship of like, okay, when I get in that position, I'm going to give it to Suarez as well when I can score. That's why they're close and best mates. Like Neymar was the same, wasn't he? But now maybe with Coutinho, we might want to shoot and not make that easy pass for Messi to score, and then Messi won't be happy.
Is that why?
And then you have to realize, in my opinion, as well, that at the end, this is a team sport. Obviously, you want to be protagonism. You want to be, obviously, score goals, do assists, and obviously more when you play in the front three, you know, or forward. But at the end, the most important is the team winning things. And obviously, you have this man there that is the main guy and is the best player in the football history. And you have to give it to him and keep him happy. I will give him very, very happily to him. Very happily.
Is that why things worked out so well with you and John Carew? You had a great relationship on the pitch, Gabby, or maybe even of Ashley Young, because there was a respect there, and you know you helped each other out as well.
Well, I think with John Carew and Ashley Young and that Villa team there, is like Jose says, you know, you'd pass to whoever was on for the ball. You wouldn't be selfish. You wouldn't shoot if it wasn't on to pass. It didn't really matter who scored. It was about the team, about winning games. But I just feel like the Barcelona ways, like Messi, when you probably arrive at Barcelona, Messi probably sits you down and says, "You pass the ball to me, otherwise next season you're gone." That's actually what I feel like. If you probably spoke to players who played with Messi, they probably say that, Jose.
Yeah, I believe maybe a few years ago it was more like that when he was really fighting with Cristiano in the same league. You know, both of them, they tried to win the Ballon d'Or and everything. But I believe he's a lot more unselfish now. You can see he gives penalties away to other players to take them.
Yeah,
I remember 5 years ago, maybe 4 years ago, no chance you take a penalty, no chance you take a free kick from him. And I remember between him, Neymar, and Luis Suarez, they used to share penalties. You know, when maybe one wasn't scoring, he was and give the ball to Luis Suarez or to Neymar. So you see other type of Messi, but it's true that at the end is the main guy. You have to accept that, and that's all.